Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We apologize for not uploading lately. We've been busy with work
and life.
But we're gonna hop back on the truck. We got a dash display to do.
Yeah, I think what we're going to do is just start where we left off last time and get our plexiglass fitted correctly and glue it down. And we need to clean up the bezel good and our mounting bolts, and then we can just get ready and put it back in the truck.
And stay tuned to the end of the video. We have some reveals for future builds we're going to be doing. And let's get started on this truck.
All right, we're just mixing up some 1 minute epoxy, so forgive me if I don't talk a lot. But we're trying to get this thing on here. Probably should have got, this is the only epoxy I had, so I don't really like using this 1 minute. I'm not quick.
We already got the dash display already sanded down, and we're going ahead and gluing this on, then we'll get it mounted right after. But like he said, this 1 minute epoxy just dries way too quick.
And we want to try to get a tight seal around here so it doesn't let dust and stuff in. And I might not have mixed enough, and it doesn't look like I did. And we gotta stick it on there, so I'm just gonna have to mix some more and do it again. What I'll do is I'll mix up some more. I might wait and get some different type and just make a bead around there, or caulk it around there. Caulking might work.
Yeah, we might be able to put caulking around the edges. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Just to keep dust from getting in there. So you don't want it to get all dirty in there. Keep it clean.
Well, we'll get back to you when we go in to install it. Alright, so before we can mount this in, we got to sand it down a little finer and prime it. And that's what we'll start doing now. Okay, so what I did is I took some 220 and sanded down all our marks. Next thing we're going to do is weld the pins on the back, and then we're going to go ahead and prime it. Alright, so what we went ahead and did is just found some bolts and marked it dead center so it'll line up, and now we're just going to go ahead and weld it. Alright, so I went ahead and got it welded and touched up a little bit on the outside where it welded, but nothing that we didn't fix. So let's go ahead and put some primer on this and go ahead and paint it.
All right, when you put primer on, you want to do it in thin, even coats, like Seth just showed you. He did it in a very well manner. Now we'll just let that set just for a minute and set up a tiny bit, and we'll put another couple coats on there to fill in any imperfections in the metal.
All right, so we finished the primer. We're not gonna paint it because we're gonna wait until we figure out what color we're gonna paint the truck, and then we'll paint this according to the truck. But that's what it looks so far. This is 2 coats of primer.
All right, we got it put together. I would have liked to maybe covered that up, but all in all, it looks pretty good from what we started with. Got it all cut down, glued in, welded mounts on. It's gonna work good. We're gonna throw it in the truck for you. We'll be back in a minute. He's having a little trouble getting it in, but we're working on it. Well, I'll just say he's working on it.
Got them both started.
Good deal.
So now we can screw this down.
Here, you want the wrench? Let me help you hold it in place.
All right, so we got the dash in, but we noticed there's a gap here. I can fit my finger in. It's a pretty big gap. And we noticed that the tabs where you mount in the dash it's pushing back the display, and we're gonna have to cut them because there's one here, and then these two down here. But I don't know if these are hitting. I don't think so. I hope not. But yeah, so we're gonna have to retake it out and cut those tabs out. So we'll get to you then. All right, so we went ahead and grinded down those edges and cut off a few of these mounts. It lines up perfect now. It's fingernail worthy, so it's perfect. We're gonna keep it just how it is. And yeah, so the dash display is in, and we're not gonna paint it, as I said, because we don't know what color we're gonna paint the truck yet. But our idea is when we paint the truck, these stars will make it a lighter color of whatever the truck color is. So say if we paint it black, we're gonna paint these gray. But yeah, that's the dash display in there. So today we decided to end the video off a little different. We wanted to show you some of the future builds that we're gonna be doing. We've got a few little things here. Not everything that we got to do for future builds is here, but starting out, we got a 3-wheel Honda mini bike. It looks pretty rough, but you can get all the parts for it online. So anything that needs fixed here, like the seat cushion, brake assembly, probably gonna have to rebuild the engine a little bit, probably. I don't know. It's not locked up, so that's a good part. But we will for sure be rebuilding this in the future video. It's very nice. It's in good condition for its age. This is from the 60s or 70s. I cannot remember. It's from the 60s or 70s. But yeah, this is one of our big builds. And this is not a build, but I mean technically it is. So this is the transmission we'll be using. One of our future builds. I'm not gonna go ahead and spoil that one. I'll let Dad do that. We got the normal Honda 2-wheel mini bike, and it's in good condition as well for its age. Again, it's from the 60s or 70s. Brake assembly also completely off. Engine's probably gonna need rebuilt. It's not locked up either, which that's a good one. We also have a 70s Volkswagen Dune Bug getting ready to bring over here whenever we can. And whenever we bring it over, I will show you video of that, so we can go ahead and get that rebuilt. But here's the generator we're also going to try to fix up. We're not going to really video it unless you guys want it. We're not going to video it. It's just a nice little generator that we're going to use for whenever it starts storming real bad around here. Because around here, if the wind blows a little too hard, it shuts off all the power. That's no good. But we got this transmission, this generator, 2 bikes, this winch here that I'm going to put on the front of my Jeep. It's not locked up either. The tire for our truck, it's just a spare tire. It's nothing too big and fancy about that. That Dune Bug we bought. And we bought it all for $100. The guy was gonna junk it all, and we just paid him junk price for it. I just noticed it came with 2 axe heads as well. Put those on some handles and use them. Roughneck. Never heard of that. I don't know if that's the brand or it's just what style it is with axe head. I don't really know much about axes, but that would be our future builds. We also got one over there in the woods, and I'll take you down there in a second to go look at it. All right, so this car is pushed back in the woods a little bit. It needs a little bit of uncovering, but that'll be no issue at all. For you guys that don't know what this is a Mustang. It's a 69 coupe. What we're gonna do to this is probably gonna be one of the hardest builds we do. We're gonna cut off the top and put a hard top fastback style on there, and we're gonna try to make it into look like a 302 Boss. But of course it won't be a 302, it'll just be a Boss look. But it's gonna be a hard build. It's got a lot wrong with it. Nothing that's too major to not be able to fix. It's definitely gonna be worth fixing, because this is my car. And we actually want to try to make it a drag car, which is going to take a lot of work, of course, but nothing that we can't do. We also have a 66 fastback to go to our next build, and a 53 Ford truck to go for our build as well. Both which are, the 53 is probably going to be our next build. There's not a lot wrong with it. It's probably going to be a quick, easy one to get done. We're just trying to clear out our garage so we can go ahead and start working on some new projects. Alright everyone, this is the end of the video. We got the dash display mounted, and in future videos we're going to be doing some more body work and try to get some cab corners finished. We probably won't show much of the cab corner because we already did the one, but we have most of the rear to do.
Unless someone else out there actually wants to see me do another cab corner, then I'll do one. You just request it and I'll take care of it.
Yeah, whatever you guys want to see, we'll do.
We've got a lot of sanding to do.
A lot
We've got
of
to
sanding.
make our boards just like always.
Still got to decide what color we're going to do it so we can paint our dash this way.
And we're going to concentrate on getting these doors mounted for the next video. I really want to throw that out there and get this done. So we are going to get these doors mounted if it kills me.
We just got to make up the brackets and put them on there, and then we'll be finished with the doors. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.
Have a great one.